And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. We get a chance to watch. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set and towing the slab, Nathan Eovaldi.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. And digging in for San Francisco, Victor Robles. And that misses. And this one is off and running. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-1.
Broken bat, rolling to first. Bare hands it, tough play, and they tag him out. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Victor Robles.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And the batter now, Jose Iglesias. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. This one in the air. Bogarts. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Osvaldo Bido. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Fought off foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Altuve tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Max Muncy.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
And that's downstairs. And now 2-0. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. Now he launches a throw over his head, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Well, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Strike one. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
This one in the air. Rushing under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Yanks held in check. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Riley Green. Eovaldi back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Eovaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Rip to third. Gets it to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 23,
Luke Raley, the next Giant to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1 down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Raley, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the move. Popped up left side. Martinez moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now the third baseman drove in their only run in last night's game. Eovaldi checks the runner. Raley back on a dive. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Jeremy Pena stands in now and watches strike one. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, he did all he could in short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Next to hit, Dalton Rushing. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and that is the inning. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And down on strikes. And one out now.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back in the Bronx, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Victor Robles. Fastball for a strike at 95.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel.
Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 so far. Ball one there. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering upstairs. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Green in the box now as he looks at ball 1.
1 ball.
Second plate appearance of the day for him. Ripped to right, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Luke Raley, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's a bomb. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
And here is Will Brennan. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Green makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Manny Machado, batting with one down, takes a strike. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two down, base is empty. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Just off the inside edge. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0. And there's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Jose Altuve waiting for a turn at the plate. To the right side, and that chance handled. To first, Bogaerts retired. That's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees nothing. Start of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, number 8. There's a strike.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's way high. Full count, 3-2. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So up next, Jeremy Pena reached on an infield single his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
And up next for the Giants, Dalton Rushing. He's 0 for 1. Rushing, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Clips the corner, 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And 1-2. and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The right fielder,
back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses. Rushing the runner at first with 2 gone. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
That one just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for San Francisco as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back in New York, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hit hard, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Blake Perkins. In for a strike, 0-1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball, that's down.
Nobody out, runner at first. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw to second. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Freddie
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Going to count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Now pitching
Out of the
for
bullpen for the Yankees, Kevin Kelly.
number 50.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Iglesias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
1-0.
Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Max Muncy.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here. You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses,
1-2.
and the count 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
2-2.
That misses the zone. 2-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
J.D. Martinez.
Up and in, ball 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting the right
Here's
fielder.
Nicholas Castellanos.
Crouch
Fly to
there.
left
No.
his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's
1-1.
even up. Two on, 1 out.
No, that's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Machado. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ground ball
That's
right
foul.
side, and foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. That's a hit. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And it's fouled away. Two aboard, 2 outs.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Luke Raley. Kelly back to work. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
1 ball,
Activity in
no
the bullpen
strike.
for the Yankees. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, up and throwing. Darvish also throwing. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And up next for San Francisco, Will Brennan. That's outside.
Off the
And
plate.
it's 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it, tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Smith.
Here's the third baseman, number 8, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Two outs and a foul ball. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order, due up in the home. Back in the Bronx, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching for the Giants.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Jared Koenig getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And takes low for ball one.
1-1.
Out to short. And they get Altuve for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And now the center fielder, Blake Perkins, 1 for 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed.
Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
1 out, runner at second. Here is Freddie Freeman. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. And Freeman is retired. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. First offering, and it just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Hard hit to third. The throw to first, and that is that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Jeremy Pena. Inside, ball one. That's in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a 1-2.
Ball.
And that one missing low. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And There's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And a good eye there.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
That's to third. Fair ball. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one in there across the letters.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. And that is out of play.
Ball.
In the dirt. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now a chance for Jose Iglesias. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's downstairs. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases loaded with 1 away. Ketel Marte, the next Giant to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 7-1.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game.
Pitching for the Yankees,
Riley Green, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3.
Aroldis Chapman.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Iglesias at third. Marte over at first with 1 away. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. But all the runners hold. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Raley in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike. Ball 2.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 7 and the Yankees 1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Outside, 2-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
This to third. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down
Now
for the 7th.
Catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And up next for New York, Kyle Higashioka.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Castellanos up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. And now Will Brennan. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike. High.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman in position. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Smith.
Now the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. And that's
Ball.
outside. And that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next
2-1.
pitch, not close, up high. That's to third,
That's foul.
and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Jeremy Pena. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No
Now
messing around right there. Nice job of
Dalton
driving that pitch the
Rushing.
other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Castellanos makes the catch, and that is
Pitching for San Francisco.
ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping
Number
in for the
46.
Yankees, Manny Machado.
Brian Baker.
Fly ball down the line. Green ranges back on it. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
That one
1-2.
missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
No.
Just off the outside part of the
2
plate.
balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down
3.
swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he
batting,
wasn't able
the
to do anything
shortstop,
with that pitch.
Xander.
You see it so well,
Welcome.
but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Bogarts
1-0.
stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Yep.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Giants up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Caught him looking for the K. Jose Altuve stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 7 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Yu Darvish.
Number 14.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball. Next pitch misses. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
So a man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 3 in this one. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Scott Alexander getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Verlander, a right-hander, loosening up as well. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Robles gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one not close. Yeah, the count 1-2. And a ground ball to first. On to Bogarts. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2-3-4, set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jared Koenig.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marte puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging
Now
back
batting,
into the
first
outfield. There's
baseman,
part of him that's
ready.
saying, hey, where you at, outfielder?
Green
Call me
man.
off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are
Up
able to
next for
slow
the
the game
Yankees,
down, whether it's
the
in the
center
batter's
fielder,
box or
Matt
on defense. And right there, that was a
Muncy.
good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. This could end it. That one outside, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball.
Just missing there. Now 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And a 7.